Well, finally, Piggy episode 8 is finally done. And boy, was this one a hard one to do. It was actually pretty difficult. We had the scene of them running through the sewers, and yes, a little bit of a sneak peek. I actually created those sewers. This was the first time that I actually created something inside of Roblox Studio to actually go inside of one of my videos. And it was quite painful. I wish I had those, I can't remember what they're called, but where it actually like dinks every single time you turn something. I forgot to have those off, and I got like halfway through and nothing was actually matching up. And a little bit behind the scenes again, nothing actually matches up inside of the sewer kind of section. All of the walls are off, all of the like green sewer bit, that's all off as well. There are so many off bits. I got that angry, I deleted it anyway, so I can't even show you guys in Roblox Studio now. But of course, the Roblox behind the scenes of this Antflix episode, and let's just start right here. This is okay, I've never ever actually done this on my one of my behind the scenes, but this is all of my like little videos that I have recorded to actually go inside of this episode. But this right here, what I'm about to do, is something that I have never ever done inside of a behind the scenes. This is the most satisfying part of finishing an episode. Yes, just deleting everything and just being left with this is what I'm recording right now. I actually didn't think of that. There we go, that's a bit better. That's the reason why I've never done this. I completely forgot. So of course this is the timeline of the whole entire episode, and you know what, I think my favorite part of the episode, and this might sound stupid, but my favorite part is literally end cutscene credits music. I don't know why, but I always love how it goes from really dramatic into like a nice classical bit of music, or like a little bit of mysterious music. I don't know why, but that's just the most satisfying part for me. And then of course you get all of like the credits and stuff like that, like where you get that kind of stuff. Now let me tell you guys the most painful part to create, and it was this part right here where they're walking through. Oh my goodness, this was so painful. Yes, like I said, this is the sewers that I created. Let's see if I can try and find a little bit in this where you can kind of see when nothing is matching up. I think that right there is where it's not matching up, but I think that might be a shadow. Okay, well you can see it on the wall just there. That's one of them. Yeah, it was painful anyway. That scene was very painful. Now I do like to just put out there, I know that I'm not the best animator. I do like to keep saying this because I hate that people call me an animator. I know how to do some very basic animations. I've done a fight scene. Would you call that animation? I don't know. But I'm kind of getting to this stage in my life where, you know, I have this baby on the way. I'm kind of needing to get these out quick, so I don't have an awful lot of time to create these episodes anymore. So I don't want to be called an animator. I'm just simply storytelling. I mean, let's be honest, mini-toons like end cutscenes or pre-cut scenes, they were never really animations anyway. They were very basic things until I think was the first one Dexter Plays where he did the Willow and Tigry fight. I'm not sure, but they were very basic. He actually created this whole entire story simply on storytelling alone, and ideally that's what I would like to do. I'm more of a storyteller than I like to think of like, wow, my animations are actually so good. Okay, granted, I want to try and make my animations just a little bit better, but I don't really class myself as an animator. I just want to kind of give you guys this story. Okay, now that I've showed you this Premiere Pro timeline, now I can delete it. Get out of here, bros. Yep, we don't even care anymore because we don't need it anymore. Sorry, Premiere Pro. And of course, this is my file for my Antflix episodes. Okay, episodes 8, not there. I must have deleted it. Well, this episode hasn't gone to plan very well. Antflix episode 8, there we go. I managed to get it back. Don't worry, I wasn't worried. I was prepared. I knew what I did. And of course, at the end of this episode, I'm going to reveal what the name of the next episode is going to be called. And I quite like the name of it, I'm not gonna lie. All right, episode 8, let's do this. I feel like Devown, because Devown has George Pag on his shoulder, right? And I've now got Mateo. We're both watching it together. So this is the trailer, which my trailers kind of consist of just cutscenes. Because I can't really, again, I don't have enough time to create a whole proper trailer where it's like loads of different scenes. And also, I don't really want to give away too much because I simply feel like trailers give away too much, if you know what I mean. Yes.
You can stay there. You
I'm
can stay there.
alone.
There we go.
Are you a survivor as well?
At the moment, yes, but we need to make sure you're not infected. Are you
Man,
hurt?
Zizzy do be sounding like a man though.
No,
That's what
I'm not
hurt.
hurt. Scratched? Stared into the eyes of an infected in the last 24 hours? We need to know.
No.
I mean, I did run away from Colin.
But no, I'm all
He's
good.
watching with you, okay?
We shall open the
We're watching
gate.
together.
Please stand back.
Okay, thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm about to be with survivors.
Yep. Little do you know, it's your little pal Zizzy. I've been trying to mess around with the pupils a little bit as well.
No way.
He looks up.
Zizzy?
That's a little mistake in there. A little behind the scene thing as well.
Pony.
I recorded it and then I was like, yeah, Zizzy looks really weird.
I can't believe Pony did this to me. What was he playing at? Yeah,
There we
he's
go.
horrible, isn't he? Willow?
He is.
Billy? What are you two doing here? Well, after hearing you wanted to steal our arsenal, and after hearing you and Pony were planning
Arsenal
for
with a capital
murderous
letter.
plot,
Whoops.
we
That's
thought
'cause of
we'd
the football
follow you
team.
here. Huh? Murderous plot? Wait, so Pony wasn't in on this? Huh? Pony?
So
Oh,
Willow
yes, of
and
course.
Billy are kind of
Pony
coming
was all in
around
on
to the
this. This was
realization
all
that
his
Foxy
idea.
thinks that
Pony
this was
betrayed
Pony
me.
setting him up.
Yep.
So
and
now
left
Foxy
you here.
is
How
going to die
sad.
thinking
How could
Pony
innocent
killed
little Pony
Foxy.
plan this, eh? Ha! Well, now I guess you have a price to pay. A price to pay? Correct. Ever heard of a monster in a cage? No. Not really, no.
I think
Well,
we made that one up,
you're
Willow.
about to. Wait, what are you doing?
And a lot of people are saying like
This.
these
going
Dino
to be fun.
Piggy claws didn't let
Let's have some
Foxy.
fun.
Yeah, okay, I know. Like I said, I'm not the best animator.
No! Ow! Stop!
Like they're not hitting him. Yeah, I get it.
But just, it's just an episode. It's just acting. Yeah, guys, it's just acting.
And obviously, Tigry now sees that Willow is killing Foxy because he's trapped.
Right, so if
The
we want to
manhole.
get to the military quicker and safer, the sewers is the place to be. It sounds scary.
Well,
down
Trisha,
there.
what are
I'm
you
not sure.
trying to
Mateo,
do
I
here?
thought you said we could do this. Oh, I'm not doubting that. I am just thinking to myself, is it actually going to be safer down there? Well, there's only one way to find out. That's the spirit, George. With the
Yeah,
story you were
Miltrisha.
telling me, Mateo,
That's the spirit,
I don't have
George.
a doubt in my mind either that you are brave
Miltrisha,
enough
like,
to
you're
go
so
down there.
brave,
You're
Mateo.
right.
You can go
Papa
down
did
there.
say to be brave. Exactly. Are you ready to do this together? Sure.
Look how big that man
do
is.
this. Billy, we best get out of here
So
before
now
he
Fox is
turns
really
into one of them.
scratched.
Do you not want to watch him turn and suffer? I'm thinking we should
just
get
have to
back
pretend,
before
okay?
Tigry notices that we've gone. You will both regret this.
You kind of
No,
I just wanted it
you
to
will regret
signify
this.
that Tigry was
Bye-bye,
watching what they were
soon
doing.
to be a
If you know what I mean? And they also, I've seen people saying like, how did they get Dino Piggy's claws onto it and it needs to be infected? Well, Billy fought Dino Piggy inside of the
Zizzy,
refinery,
I can't
so
believe it's you. I was
they could have
just at
just
the
taken the
carnival
claws
trying
from
to
there,
find you.
and of course
I can't
Dino
believe it's
Piggy is
you either,
infected.
Pony.
So
how did you manage to
it
stay
makes
alive?
sense. I don't know. I don't know.
I stayed with you know who for a little while to make sure I was safe. You mean that Willow chick that hates me?
Did you say
Yeah,
Willow?
her. Oh, and Billy. Oh, Billy? I remember that guy from back in college. That guy was a bit of a jerk.
I know, I
believe
love
me,
jerky.
That hasn't
If
changed.
anyone loves beef jerky,
Oh,
I like you
has
too.
it not? Never mind. Well, come inside. Let me introduce you to everyone.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what? There's more survivors? There is indeed. This is what we call our safe place.
Whoa.
Well, I'm sure it's much safer in there than it is
So of
out
course
here.
the windows are
I'll
smashed
take
there,
you up
so
on
I
that
had to
offer
kind
come
of
in.
not
You're
go up
going
far
to
enough.
love it. Right this way, Pony.
Again here, you know how they're smashed because of episode, I can't even remember what it is, but those windows there that you could just about see, they were smashed because
You've
of
better
where Willow
be ready,
and TSP
Mr. P.
smashes
I'm
it in episode
coming for
or
you.
chapter 5, I think it might be. No, 4. I think it's 4 of book 2.
Right, Mr.
And
P.
you can't see
I know
here,
you're here,
but this
Show
was actually
yourself.
meant to zoom into a Mr. Stitchy up there. You can where Mr. Stitchy speaks, he's up there, but I don't know if you can see it very well. If kind of depends what lighting you're in your room. Because when I was watching
Tigry,
it back,
you're
I couldn't
awake?
see it at all because we had blinds open.
Tigry.
And yes, I wanted to make Tigry a lot smaller. And I know I had a lot of comments about this.
What's up, Tigry? Looks like you've seen a ghost. Or just witnessed
I
somebody
wanted to kind of
creating
make
one.
Tigry Williams'
What do you
age.
mean? I saw you at the
So yeah, it's not really a subtle
followed
change.
you.
I'm with you guys on that
What
one.
did you see?
Maybe I'll
Well,
make him a little bit
take
smaller
a
in the
guess.
next episode.
Okay, Tigry, I'm going to need you to calm down. Calm down? You just murdered an innocent person. How can you expect me to calm down when I'm living with murderers? Tigry, listen. How do I know I'm not next? I'm innocent, never hurt a fly. You going to murder me too?
Probably,
Tigry,
buddy.
I can explain. Yeah, but she can explain. Well, you better get talking because I thought I trusted you. Now I'm scared. Who's to say I don't just run away from you right now, Willow?
Ooh. That hurt. Yeah, we know that hurt.
Whoa, what in the world happened to you? What's this? Do not open. Monster inside. But wait, who is TSP? This note is signed by TSP. Whoa, what in the heck are you?
Here comes
Hello?
Mr. Stitchy.
You okay? Mate, are you okay? Okay, no problem, but are you okay?
I'm still undecided what I want to do with
No.
Mr. Stitchy. I feel like that's what Miss
How can I help?
Minitoon was like. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do with him.
I just want
But it's kind of like, who do I make? Obviously, there's going to be some form
Time
of
is
battle at
almost
the
up.
end, and obviously it's going to include Mr. P, I
How
should
do
think.
you know my name?
But I feel like I've got to do something with either
You're
Mr.
not
Stitchy,
making any sense.
Tio. I've got a good idea with Tio at the end, though. I have got a good idea with that.
Ooh,
Saucy.
what in the world just happened?
He did
Well, what's your excuse? Tigry, take a seat. I'm about to open up to you, okay? Go for it. Hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Well, Tigry, first of all, you remind me of my younger brother. And when you told me
So
he was going
I
to
didn't
run away,
realise,
that
but I
really
think
hurt
I've
as my
already
younger
got
brother did
Willow
once
to
disappear.
tell
You had a
Tigry
younger
about
brother?
her
What was his
brother.
name?
And I didn't even notice this.
William.
Emily actually noticed
Something
this, and I
was
was
up
like,
with him one day because
think
my
you're
parents
right.
got
Do you know
taken
what I mean?
away. Taken away from who? Well, the police. That's
and I completely
why I have
forgot
massive
that
amounts of
Tigry already
hatred
knows
towards
about
them.
William.
They ruined
And
my
Willow's
life.
telling him again, and
They
he's
are the
like,
reason I am
"You had
who
a
I
younger
am."
brother?"
I
But I think
understand all of
Willow
that,
told
Willow.
Tigry
That still
when
doesn't
Willow
explain
first
why
saw
you just
Tigry for the
killed an
first
innocent
time.
man. Well, that was all done for one reason. What reason
I
was
could be wrong,
that?
though. I did need to do
Well,
proof check.
Felix came into my office last night and told me that he had overheard Pony and Foxy
Little old
they were making
Felix.
plans to kill
Little
me and
snake.
Billy. Pony and Foxy said this. I'm sorry, but those two nerds couldn't hurt a fly. I saw their personalities yesterday. They wouldn't
delivery
do anything
snake.
like this. Well, I've known
Delivery
Felix for a long time, and I could trust him with my life. I believe him. I just highly doubt that Pony and Foxy would have said something like that. There is something else I need to tell you as well. What's that, Willow?
Ooh, what's it gonna be? Ooh,
I know what it is.
yeah, okay, Mateo.
Hey
okay.
everyone, come downstairs. I want to introduce you to someone.
He likes.
How many are there? Currently, just the 5 of us. The city got absolutely destroyed once the infection hit.
It did indeed.
Tell me about
Do you know, this was
I
really
still
hard
can't
to
believe
kind
I
of
found
pick
you.
a little bit of music
Not
for
only
this
found me,
scene
but
because it's
found me
kind of like
alive.
uplifting. It's kind of
What are
happy.
the
Pony's
chances?
found, new people.
Here we go.
And I didn't want to
everyone.
make it
this
too happy.
Is Pony. Is
but
this the guy you don't
kind of
stop
found,
talking
like,
about?
A guitar. and that
Yeah,
sounded good.
thanks for that, Zuzi.
Yeah, I made
Oh,
Zuzi really
you're
sassy.
welcome.
I feel like I wanted to give her a bit
Pony,
of personality.
If
'cause
you
I feel like
haven't
these
already
twins
guessed,
just don't have
this is
personality.
Zuzi. Hello, Zuzi. Nice to meet you. Oh, I know. Zuzi, manners.
I know, it's nice to meet
Pony. I'm Mimi. I like to consider myself the sensible one here. Someone has to be. Nice to meet you, Mimi.
Good old Mimi.
Likewise, Pony.
Wow.
Pony,
Mimi sounds like a
this
man.
here is Giraffe.
I think a lot of people were confused by
Giraffe,
this bit
what are you trying
until
to
Mimi
do?
said.
What? You don't know? I'm fist bumping, of course.
It's
you
a
know,
bit cringy,
all the
though.
hip kids do
It is a bit cringy.
But Giraffe, you're not a kid. Pony isn't a kid,
and you most definitely are not hip. Alright, Mimi, call me out
Sassy,
like that.
eh?
Just trying to be friendly. It doesn't matter. Nice to meet you, Giraffe. You too, Pony. And finally, here we have Z. Hey Z, how are you? Yeah, everyone does that. Z doesn't speak, my guy. Oh, you don't? That's okay. You do you, Z. Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one, that. It's only as of recent she has stopped talking. Oh, really? Maybe it's an age thing. Quite possibly. Nobody can work it out. Wait, I've just thought of something. What's that, Pony? Well, now that I have you on my side, this place is gross down here. If I step on anything, I'm going to scream. Mateo, will you get over yourself? You're going to be fine.
Okay, you didn't stand on anything.
There isn't anything to worry about
fine,
down
okay?
here, Mateo. This is going to be a much safer route than the route you wanted to do. I'm happy going down here.
Hey, don't
George,
look at the
can I
TV.
ask you a question? Depends what it is. You know, I never get that reply. You have to find out what it is first before it's asked anyway. What if he asks you a question, you don't like it, then what do you do? He's already asked.
You're gonna come and get
All
Mateo,
right,
aren't you?
sassy Nicholas.
Knew it. I knew it. No.
I agree. Go on, Mateo.
Not for you.
Do you ever
Sit.
get nightmares? Why do you ask,
Can't
Mateo?
have him. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
You can't
There's
have
just
him.
something
He's
going
staying
on in
there
my
now.
head, and I just needed to ask you.
No.
I actually do get nightmares, and
Oh, he gone.
where for some reason,
And yes, of
I feel
course.
like we have something in common.
Nutrition.
Tell me more, George.
Because Mateo was in the middle of them.
In all honesty, Mateo, you're always in my nightmares.
Good boy.
I feel like I'm constantly trying to run away from them. Do you feel the same, Mateo? Mateo? Oh my goodness, what has happened with Mateo? Where did he go?
I wanted to make her sound like, oh my goodness, where is Mateo gone?
Are
Like
you
really like
there?
dramatic.
Mateo,
But really bad
stop
acting,
messing
if you know what I
around.
mean.
George, he's disappeared.
He has indeed.
Believe this. Okay,
So this
Tigry,
sewers was what
you're
I
going
created.
to have to let me talk
Now
for 2
we
seconds,
did
and you're
just
going to
have
to hear
a
me
scene
out.
like Tigry and Willow,
I'm listening.
and it was getting pretty close to release.
Tigry,
so
I've been having this voice in my
I
head
did just
recently
use
that
the
has
same
been telling me
scenes.
things.
I think some of
Telling
you might
you
have known
what?
that already.
Well,
But I didn't want to
I
make
have a
more
voice in my
camera
head telling me
angles
that
of
there is a
pretty
cure
much
out
the
there,
exact
and I could
same
swear
camera
it's my
angles.
little
It
brother's
seemed
voice.
like a bit of a waste of time.
Right.
So
This still
just
doesn't make
kind
me
of,
understand
you know,
what you've just done.
reused.
My life is
things.
all over the place. Basically, I was told Foxy wanted to kill both me and Billy, but then this voice was telling me
This
that
is the best
Foxy
music
was
of the
going to
whole
hinder
entire
my
episode,
journey.
by the way. It is
Hinder your
completely
journey
Stranger
what
Things.
way?
Well, I've been told that there's a cure across the ocean that I can get to, and that if I get that vaccine, I could save the lives of any infected person that I want.
So you're telling me you have a voice in your head that is telling you that there is a cure across an ocean that you need to somehow get to, that you can use to cure someone that is infected, and I'm assuming you think that this is for your little brother. It's the only way. I just have this hope that no one can take away from me. I understand
Aw.
that, Willow, and you can believe and hope in whatever you want, but killing someone
You tell her,
because of a
Tigry.
voice in your head in order to get a cure? It sounds far-fetched, I know, but I really do believe I could save my brother if he was to ever show up.
Right. She's very hopeful,
Well,
isn't she?
can we potentially have less killing people and more
And don't
search
forget,
for the
this is
cure?
my world.
I can't
I do what
guarantee anything,
I want
but
in
what
this
I can
story.
guarantee is I'll try. I don't want to end up being scared of you, Willow. That's the last thing that I would want, Tigry.
Very good scene by AJ Roblox. I don't think he lets you forget it though. Yes. I think I see him like
Will was
every
right.
single possible place.
Strong.
I created this scene. I did this.
What the? Jackpot.
No, he did a good job.
That's an issue.
Come here. That's a bit of a size difference. I think I'm gonna.
Chip's gone. Out of breath again?
This is a good scene. This bit.
Take that, Colin.
Very good scene. Oh. I do kind of get what Minitoon says though. Like there is only so much you can do with an infection.
That.
Like I feel like we've had
Albert,
that same
you
scene
be
with,
proud.
you know, me and Zon Piggy.
George. I'm coming for you, Mr.
So-
P.
Might have to try and figure out a way of switching something up. I did do a little sword fight between me and Teacher though.
Zizzy,
That was
Foxy
a
is
bit
trapped
different.
in the carnival. Trapped? What do you mean, trapped?
Long
Long
what
story
does it mean,
cut short.
trapped? Willow. That explains everything.
Do you
I hate
think you
that.
could
My
come
mum
with
does
me
that to
as
me.
some
I always
kind
say,
of backup
"Oh,
and see if we can
I'm
save
going to the
Foxy?
shops." What do you mean
Of
you're
course.
going to the
See,
shops?
Zuzi, you two stay here.
going to the
Mimi,
shops.
Giraffe, and you guys look after the girls.
Does anyone else's
of
parents
course
do
we
that?
We
Let me
really
just
do
reset the
need to
camera.
get some resources though. We are starting to run low. Well, do you guys want to go to the mall and we'll
There
meet
we
you
go.
there?
That sounds like a plan.
Be careful, Zizzy. Don't go getting into too much trouble. Oh, I don't find trouble. Trouble finds me. Yo, Trisha, when did you last see Mateo? We need to retrace our steps. I don't know, George. 1 minute he was there, the
You
next minute he
liar!
was just
You
gone.
know where he
We
went,
can't lose
Miltricia.
him.
You're lying.
Shall we split up and try and find him?
Yeah, you
I'm
just want
not
to split
sure
up because
that's
you
a
want to
good
try
idea.
and do something though. George, don't
It's
you?
more than likely just got lost.
That's all.
It is quite the system down here. Okay, I'll go this way, you go that way, and we will meet back up in the middle. Let's go for it. Mateo!
See, I created this whole sewers. Not bad for first time.
Mateo, if you're out there, make
Not bad.
noise.
And I did use
Trisha?
some models, like the pipes and stuff. You can see how the pipes are a little bit wonky. If you look on the ceiling,
Okay.
they're a bit
Guys,
wonky.
stop messing around now, you're scaring me.
Ooh, it's time to run.
Oh, I need to get out of here.
I
What's
just saw
going
something
on?
really weird there.
Someone help! First Mateo, then
I don't know what he's
Trisha.
shouting for help for
What's
down in the
going on
sewers.
in there? Just need to get out of here before something else happens to me. Oh, what the? Who are you? Stay away from me!
Whoa! And the ladder doesn't even go to anywhere. Now the end. I created this bit. I know that this is an AJ's thing, but I did this end. And I wanted to make kind of funny sound effects when he did the wrench.
Or do I have
Look.
a bone to pick with you? You think you can kill your friends? Well, think again.
And then
Mr. P, I have come to stop your murderous plan. Wait,
whoa!
you're not Mr. P.
You're not Mr. P. Now this is my favourite bit. Oh, I just love how it goes from like dramatic to end cutscene music. I don't know. I there's a couple where they do that. It just works so well. AJ Roblox with the Ant First Clowny. It was a good scene. That's his best one yet. That was his best one yet. I don't think he's going to be helping us for the next episode, but we do have someone else. Piggy music. Now, yes, I got this dungeon out of the model box because I wanted a really good looking dungeon, and I know I'm not that good at building. So yes, I took this one out of the model box. Or toolbox, whatever. And yes, I took the guy from the opposite Mateo from the toolbox as well, because they use him for like literally 2 seconds. I'm not going to get JB to create a character that I'm going to use for 2 seconds.
Hey, you over there? Are you okay?
Like, it would be stupid and mean of me to ask JB to be like, hey, can you create this character? It's only going to be like, you know, maybe 4 seconds. Let's go 4 seconds. Whoa, doors open.
Trisha? Let me out! Quick!
She has her hood back up as well.
Trisha! No, Trisha! X was right about you all along. What have you done?
And that there is the door closing. I don't think a lot of people actually noticed that, but it was a door closing. So what did you think of that, Mateo? I think that was a pretty good episode, don't you?
Yes, it wasn't too bad, was it, guys? It did its job.
Yeah, it did its job. But anyway, let's reveal the name of the next episode. The next episode being episode 9. Where is time gone? So the next episode is going to be called, of course we're in the city, so this one is going to be called Hazardous High Rise. I just think that it's quite nice, you know, a little bit of alliteration. HH, Hazardous High Rise. It kind of goes pretty well. So yeah, let's see how that one goes. I can't remember when the day is, but it's in one of my episodes. It's in like the Antflix video where you kind of get to see the times and dates of every single episode that's going to be uploaded at the end of this year. So yeah, really happy with how episode 8 did come out. But anyway, thank you very much for joining. We'll see you guys in the next one.